Yeah. So we've done the measurement. This is the finishing that we want on the shoulder, and then this is just above the back shoulder area.
Yeah.
Yeah, back chest area. So we're gonna do the cutting, maybe a little, just the bits of explanation, and then next week a bit more prepared to do the sewing. Now, generally, you see, I don't have anyone who'd wear clothes, dresses like this.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't make them.
No, you wouldn't normally make them, would you? Like
Yeah, yeah. There you are. That's. So I've still left a slight bit of excess, and what we'll do is once we've done the front, we'll do a rough trial before we, because even this still looks just a little bit marginally wide.
Right.
Okay, and because it's this is like a tough fabric as well.
Yes.
It looks even more off.
Yeah.
But if I put yours, what you've done compared to this will be like a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot different, isn't it?
It will be a lot different. Okay,
Yeah.
because you've done a very A-line, and you've not really put. You've done a very, very straight, like an A.
Yeah.
But
I never thought about the gathers. I never considered that.
Where the problem with the A is you do it from the waist down. The A shape, you do it from the waist down, but you wouldn't do it from the bust area. If you do an A shape from the bust area, you'd have a very straight looking, shapeless type of a garment.
Right.
Because if you look at yourself in the mirror, you wouldn't see yourself as an A, would you?
No.
If you try to put if you try to visualize yourself as an alphabet piece, what would you think of? You wouldn't think of an A.
No.
A woman isn't, a pear, is nothing similar to an A, is it? And women are often pear-shaped.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, this, a dress like this is mostly for someone like Inaya's age.
Yeah.
Okay, and the reason for that is because they're underdeveloped. They're not, they haven't got.
So it's the same front and back.
Front and back is the same. They've no bust, so the waist and the bust are generally the same on children.
Yeah.
If you measured a child, there wouldn't really be any difference between what their chest area was, and what their bust, what their waist was. It'll be straight. So you can get away with a garment like this for a child, but when it comes to women's size, you'd come up to here, but then you'd have to go out again.
Yeah, and that's why it didn't fit correctly when I put it on.
So if this, generally I've addressed this problem. We often get clothes stitched by tailors from Pakistan, and they often fit them out on the wrong place. They don't fit. They'd fit them out on the tied on the chest area, and they would sort of widen it on the waist area, and you just look so unproportioned.
Yeah.
But it's worth a try. You only learn when you try.
That's it. I've learned. Yeah.